Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? We back. We back. We back. Another week, man. Well, I'm saying another week like I didn't stream like 2 days ago, man. Hopefully some people join, man. Hopefully you got some chat people in the chat, man. Hope anyone's watching. You doing good, man. Obviously, you guys can see by the title covering the midweek games. I guess we can start off with United Chelsea, bro. United Chelsea was probably the game of the midweek. Everyone wanted to watch. I mean, it's the two of the biggest teams. Name wise, obviously they're not doing the best right now, but it was a pretty weird game. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually pretty fun game to watch too. So let's start off with that, man. I'd say I'd say it was a pretty back and forth game the first half. No team could keep possession, bro. Every team was struggling to keep possession. Ironically, I don't know if you guys can see through my glasses or something. I'm watching the end of the West Ham Tottenham game, but I'll probably cover it at the end. It's been a pretty good game. I'll probably cover it at the end. Obviously, saw the Everton Newcastle game too, but I don't know if I'll talk about that. Kieran Trippier, bro. I don't know what he was doing that game. But yeah, back to United Chelsea. It was a pretty back and forth game. Anthony and Garnacho were two positives for United to start off. They were both lively and active. They were actually putting in a lot of effort. So it's weird to see that from Anthony. I mean, recently Anthony, ever since he came back from his allegations, he's been doing pretty well, man. I can't lie. He's been a different player. He's been improved. Some would say. But yeah, obviously there's a big shout. The first thing, the Enzo penalty on what's his face, Anthony, bro, Enzo Fernandez, man. That brother stinks, man. That brother is not good. I don't like. Everyone said when they get Caicedo, he's gonna be unlocked. He's gonna roam free. He's gonna create. He's gonna do whatever. And he's been one of their worst midfielders. Like I think Caicedo's been better than him, not by a lot. He's been mid. Gallagher's been okay, but he's been better than Enzo. Enzo has just not lived up to the hype, the 120 million hype. I mean, even before they bought him, besides that, he had a really good World Cup, but he barely played any games for Benfica. Like, I think he only played like, it was 12 or 22, something like that. I forgot the exact number, but many people didn't know Enzo before the World Cup. And then once he bought out in the World Cup, people knew about him. So, like Enzo spending 120 mil on him, I don't think that was the greatest move. Then you spend what 130 on Caicedo, a defensive midfielder at number six. It's just a number six never is gonna grant the a number six is never gonna live up to 130 million, bro. 130 million, you want goal scoring, you want match winning capabilities. Caicedo doesn't have that. He's just number six. Like he's a normal number six. He's not no Busquets. He's not no Rodri. He's not a Declan Rice. So I talked about Declan Rice earlier, man. I talked about him yesterday. That brother is a baller, man. But let's see the Enzo penalty, bro. I don't know what he was trying to do. It's such a late challenge, and it was a penalty. Bruno steps up. Obviously, he tries to plant it bottom corner. Robert Sanchez actually comes up big. Whatever your thoughts are on Robert Sanchez, he came up big right there, and he actually stopped Bruno's penalty. And it was just like it's just another like thing that would just happen to United this season, man. They finally get a good opportunity, they finally get a good stroke of luck, and then they blow it. They miss the penalty. So that happened, and then also Chelsea had a lot of opportunities going on the counter attack. I remember a couple by Nico Jackson. I remember Sterling had an opportunity. I think who else? Mudryk had one. And, bro, the quality in that final third besides Sterling was poor, man. Sterling, I don't think he had a chance on goal, but he was creating for Mudryk and Nico Jackson. Nico Jackson, like, as whatever we could say about him, and I say a lot of bad things about him too, but everything besides, like, goal scoring, like, he's actually good at, I guess, he'd say decent or solid, probably. Like, he's not bad at holding the ball up. He's not bad at creating like chances. Like his link-up play isn't too bad. But yeah, once he gets in front of goal, bro, it's a deer in the headlights, bro. He does not know what to do. in front of goal. And at that point, uh, at that point, like I remember that one shot by Mudryk, man. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, fellas. I just seen a bug crawling on my wall, bro. Nah, bro. Hey, stream going crazy. I just seen a bug crawling on my wall. That shit just, nah. What the fuck? Okay, well, let's get back to what he's going. I don't know what happened to him, but I just want to deal with him later. But yeah, that was weird. But yeah, Nico Jackson from the goal, man. That brother has no clinicality. That brother is terrible. St- what else happened? Scott McTominay scored the first goal. It was a nice cutback from Garnacho. He cut the ball inside. I think Harry Maguire took a shot. He missed, and it fell to Scott McTominay's feet. He cashed it in. It was a good play by him. And then, um, and then Sterling on the other hand had a penalty shout. I think it was a penalty. I'm surprised they didn't give it to. I think Lindelof clipped his feet a little bit. It should have been a penalty, but you know, refs and VAR, bro, so inconsistent, man. I don't ever get it right at this point, man. It's always 1 week this, 1 week that. They can never seem to get it right, man. And then we also had what else we had? Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer scored a questionable goal for Chelsea's first goal. Again, like it was a good shot, it was good placement, but Lindelof could have did better right there. I think Onana could have did better right there. I think his dive wasn't the best. I mean, it's the same old problems again with them. Like Lindelof, same person. Like I don't know why Lindelof still starts, man. Like that brother is not good. It's always been the same people for United, man, and they obviously need to clear out. As a Liverpool fan, I can say that they need to clear out, man. But yeah, and then the second half went on. United dominated the second half. Chelsea they couldn't beat the press, bro. Every time Chelsea got the ball, United's press were killing them. Surprisingly, I don't see United as a pressing team, but United's press was dogging them. So shout out to United for that. And then Reece James was getting fried by Garnacho. He got spun by Garnacho, bro. He kept giving the ball away too. Reece James came on and he did not look good at all, man. I don't know if it was the fitness or what, bro. But man, he did not look good at all, bro. Um, he got spun by Garnacho, like I said. I mean, shit, as a Trent supporter, man, we was smiling, bro. We was having a good time seeing Reece James act like that, man. Man, that brother right there, bro. Garnacho was so not so he was so crucial in the second half. He was cooking, boy. Garnacho was cooking Reece James. He was absolutely frying him. He was so active. He was pretty poor in the final third up until the second goal for United where he crossed the ball into McTominay. Levi Colwill flopped, tried to get a foul call, but that was poor and soft from him. And then McTominay, good header from him. McTominay's been on a nice little goal streak. I think he's already tied his tally for the highest goals in the season for himself. I think 5 already. So yeah, he's cooking. Um, Chelsea tried to build out the back the whole game, bro. But their center backs and their goalkeeper, bro, they're just not capable of doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Robert Sanchez, he gave the ball away multiple times trying to build out the back, man, and it was just not looking good. Enzo, what would they call him on Twitter? Kaisenzo, bro. The Kaisenzo memes are hilarious. The West Ham game just concluded. West Ham just beat Tottenham 2-1 away at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which is crazy. So I definitely have to finish up with that. But yeah, Kaisenzo, bro. I already talked about them, man. They were terrible. Um, Bruno was great. Bruno was a big game player this match. He was great. Like I said, Garnacho was great. Maguire was my player. No, wait, no. Amrabat was my man of the match. Amrabat was everywhere. He dogged that midfield. Um, he won the ball back a lot. And he carried the ball forward. Like, that's his qualities. And he was doing really good at him this game. And then obviously we saw Maguire win Player of the Month. He was really solid at the back. He was doing a great job. Maguire's been really good this season. And then finally I want to touch up on Rashford, bro. Rashford benched, and United don't look as poor. They actually look decent, like playing wise. Hey man, talk about that boy Rashford, bro. I mean, I know it's a lot of mixed opinions about Rashford and the United community, but I think in my opinion he has to go, man. He's not that player anymore, man. And even if he does come up with that purple patch where he's world class, quote unquote, it'll be like a month or so. But like spending all that money on a player that gives you one world class month every season is not it, bro. But I spent a good amount of time on that. So let's move on to Villa versus City, bro. I didn't get to watch this game, but wow, bro. I don't know if I said this yesterday. I predicted a Villa win because City were without Doku, they were without Rodri, they were without Grealish. Obviously, KDB's been injured. John Stones is out. They're out with a lot of key players, man. And bro, they got absolutely dominated. What was it? 22 to 2 on shot attempts from Villa. Leon Bailey was electric. Oh my god, he was my player of the match, bro. He was electric on both ends, bro. The way he carried the ball, his dribbling, his passing. I know he had this one switch. I forgot who it was, but it was right on the money. And obviously the goal, I think, him just being so lively, he deserved it. Obviously went up for deflection off of Ruben Diaz, I think. But I think he deserved it, man. Like, in that first half, bro, Leon Bailey and the rest of Villa were battering Ederson, man. It was bad, bro. And ironically, that's Emery's first win against Pep as well. City's first win in the last 5. City has one win in the last 5 5 games all comp, bro. That's tough, man. And you could tell City was missing Rodri and KDB pretty badly this game, man. It was pretty bad. They definitely needed some spark because that creativity in the midfield, whether it be Foden or Julian Alvarez, Bernardo Silva didn't look particularly well this game. They were lacking creativity a lot this game. You could tell. The atmosphere was crazy, especially when Leon Bailey scored. Haaland was wasteful. Haaland was pretty bad this game. He hasn't been himself all season. I mean, he scored some goals here and there, but he was wasteful this game. He had a couple of opportunities. He just didn't cash out. And he's been a ghost, honestly. Like, I know, obviously, having KDB behind you, like, as a striker, obviously, it's going to elevate your game a lot. But, man, bro, like, you dip off form this much, man? That's tough, man. So, I wonder, obviously, when KDB comes back, that's when the season starts, bro. So, if I'm a City fan, I'm not worried too much because you're going to get KDB back, and you already know how that goes. And it'll be probably in January or February, whatever they say. And, yeah, that's enough time for you guys to win the league, man. And final statement, I guess, is Villa's in the title race, bro. Villa are cooking, bro. Villa are in the title race. Villa, the way Unai Emery got them playing, man. They're third right now. I think they're on 32 points. They're on 32 points. Liverpool second with 34, and Arsenal are first with 36, and then fourth is City with third. So yeah, they're definitely in the title race. They're definitely cooking, man. How long will they keep this up? I don't know. The way they're playing with Pau Torres at the back, I had question marks because I think Liverpool played Villa earlier in the year. I had question marks about Pau Torres, but hey, man, he's a great ball playing center back, and he's not too bad at defending either, man. So shout out Pau Torres, man. I know he had a strike on goal. He's very technical, man. He's very technical. I like seeing that out of him, man. But yeah, besides that, I don't know if there's anything else to talk about. Again, I said I didn't really watch the match too much, but I guess we can just move on to Liverpool versus Sheffield. This game was pretty dead. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, besides Trent's cheeky assist, if you know what I'm saying, bro. Bro, I watched that live. I was like, bro, no way they got my boy Trent, bro. No way they got him, man. That was tough to see, bro. Trent, man. They got you, my boy. They got you. They got you, man. I literally saw him go on the corner flag, and then he literally pulled his shorts down a little bit, and then pulled his shirt up to wipe his face or something. And then I was like, bro, what are you doing, man? Your cheeks are just out. But I guess it was good luck charm because he ended up getting assists on that corner to Van Dijk. But Sheffield started off hot, bro. They had a chance in the beginning. For the first couple of minutes, I mean, they didn't capitalize, obviously, but yeah, Liverpool, as always, they were not as always, but they were not creating a lot of chances. I'll say the wingers, Diaz, the whole front three were poor. Salah, Diaz, Gakpo started this game. They were poor, man. Um, and then obviously we were giving up a lot of chances the other way as well. So it just did. That's just not how you win games, man. Especially against Sheffield United, we weren't creating. Obviously, Van Dijk and Konate, they held it back. They're two amazing players, man. And sadly, Joel Matip, he'll probably miss the whole year. He's on an expiring deal as well. He might be gone this summer. He's gonna miss the whole year because he tore his ACL, which is unfortunate, man. Joel Matip has been a club legend for this a club legend for a while now, man, and all the memories for Joel. It's gonna be tough, man. Hopefully he doesn't leave, but hopefully this wasn't his. Hopefully, like I think it was the Fulham game. Hopefully that wasn't his last game, man. But besides that, dude, like Trent was doing his thing. He was creating. Joe Gomez right back. I think he played left back this game. He did not have a good game at all. He was very, very poor. I did not like to see him. I think it was just because to give Simicast a rest because he's been playing a lot since Robbo has been out. Hopefully Robbo will come back soon, but I think it was just to play Joe Gomez there, and Joe Gomez did not play well at all. Gravenberch was not good. I mean, he was good in certain times, but he was giving the ball away a lot. Szoboszlai was not good either. The whole midfield. Endo was winning the ball back a lot, but again, like he's not a very progressive player. And then the front three was lackluster, and like I said, we didn't create a lot of chances, man. And then Sheffield United, they were catching us on the counter attack. They had plenty of chances to score, but obviously they're Sheffield United. They didn't have the clinicality in the final third and the quality in the final third, and they ended up not getting any goals in, man. And we just can't win like that. Hopefully this weekend, I don't know who we play. I would have to check. Hopefully we can't. Hopefully we don't do that again this weekend because we're in the title race, man. It's a 3-horse race in my opinion. Villa, if they keep it up, then I'll add them into it, even though they are literally third, and City are fourth. But again, City is City. You gotta give them the champions respect. City, Arsenal, and Liverpool, in my opinion, are the 3-horse race. Villa are right there, bro. It might be a 4-horse race right now. They're the little tiny horses, man. They might be in it. I can't lie. But besides that, there's not much to talk about. Darwin Nunez came on, and we started creating a lot more chances. That's how we got our second goal. Nunez with Darwin, bro. I don't even know what to say about this dude, bro. He gets on goal. Sometimes he's so clinical. Most of the times he's not. Most of the time he hits the bar. One time he got on goal, I think he was offside, but again he couldn't lift it over the keeper. He got saved. I know. Then there was multiple times where he got the wrong goal, and then he was offside, like usually he is. He's offside at least 2 or 3 times a game. And then obviously there's this one time where he had the ball. He ended up losing possession. He tracked back, made a great tackle, won the ball back, and then crossed the ball into Szoboszlai. He was wide open in the box, left alone, took a touch or two, and then he slotted in the back of the net. Szoboszlai very cool, calm, and collected in front of goal. He's been out of form recently a little bit, but again, he started off the season so hot, so there's always going to be some ups and downs in the beginning of the season with him. So again, we won 2-0. We'll take the clean sheet, but performance-wise, for me, it's always performance over results, and the performance was not good by Liverpool, man. And we need to pick that up because that's not how you win leagues, man. You're supposed to be dominating Sheffield United. But yeah, I talked about Arsenal yesterday, so I guess I'm gonna just finish off with this Tottenham West Ham game. I watched a lot of the first half. Obviously, Romero ended up scoring the goal. Straight off the bat, Spurs were very, very active, man. They dominated the match, possession wise, chances wise. West Ham couldn't get on the ball, man. And when they did, they couldn't. The counterattack was lackluster. Nobody was running. Spurs would win the ball back right away with that press, and they were doing a really good job of it. Udogie was really active in the first half, creating chances, win the ball back. He was great in my opinion. Højbjerg had that little patch where he was auditioning for the Three Stooges. That brother, I remember he scuffed a shot, fell on his butt. He gave the ball away. he gave the ball away like numerous times in that little period. Yeah, like that brother was out of it. Obviously Romero had a great impact. He was very solid. He was picking some good passes out too, and he was linking up play pretty well. He was really high up the pitch. Usually I think he is that high up the pitch, anyways. But like I think he's usually like that. So yeah, Romero, glad to see him back from suspension. Yeah, he was definitely a dog. He definitely helped out in that first half. Obviously, he had that looping header. Fabianski could have done well, but it wasn't a really strong header, but it ended up going in. I guess it was just hard to judge. But, I mean, Spurs would definitely take that. I mean, it was nice to see Romero get on the goal scoring sheet. It was nice to see Romero score a goal, especially after that suspension. He was out, so shout out him. In that second half, man, I didn't really watch too much of that second half, obviously. I was watching towards the end, but Tottenham were still active. Like they were in the final third a lot, but they were very what's the word? They were very careless in the final third. They were passing the ball a lot, but they were passing the ball too much. They weren't getting the ball in the box that many times. They give the ball away a lot, and then West Ham hit them on the counter. The first goal was Jared Bowen. I think Kudu shot it, and then it bounced off of like Romero and Davies, and then Bowen was right there to scoop it up and score. Great finish in front of goal. At that point, it's 1-1, and then another one where they get on the counter. Jared Bowen, great game by him. He bodies Romero, picks the ball down, and I think he plays it to Kudus. Kudus, what happened with Kudus? Kudus loses the ball. I think Udogie wins it off of him, and Udogie, man, he had too much time on the ball. He had too much space. He plays a poor pass back to Vicario. Vicario has to come out and stretch his arms as Jared Bowen is trying to get the ball. I mean, he could have maybe grasped. He could have maybe grabbed the ball instead of punching it away. But I don't want to blame Vicario too much on that because that was hard. Vicario punches the ball away, goes to James Ward-Prowse. He takes a shot on goal. It was not the easiest shot. It hits the post, and luckily comes right back to Ward-Prowse, and he slots it in. James Ward-Prowse, Tottenham is the team that he scored the most against, ironically, and he does it again for them. He's been a really good signing for them this year, man. Very underrated. And yeah, David Moyes, man, he comes out with a win, bro. Tottenham, bro, that second half, like they just switched off, in my opinion, man. They just weren't as clinical. They just weren't as lethal. They were creating a lot of chances in that first half. But that second half, they just kept passing the ball around, trying to get that perfect opportunity. But sometimes you just got to play the ball in, man. You got to just get maybe a corner or something, man. And yeah, they just kept losing the ball. Pedro Porro was pretty poor in that final third. He was giving the ball away a lot. Yeah, Spurs sadly to take another defeat. I guess we can look at the table right now, how the table is looking, where Spurs are in that table. Let's see. Spurs are fifth. They're fifth, tied with United. Obviously, goal difference. They have a 7-goal difference. United have 0. So they're fifth. United is sixth. Newcastle lost 3-0 to Everton. Like I said, Kieran Trippier, bro. The first 2 goals he gave to Everton, that was all him. Poor performance by him. Newcastle slide down to 7th. Brighton are 8th. West Ham at 9th. And Chelsea are at 10th. Everton, with that win, are out of the relegation zone. Nice to see him that. Even with the 10-point deduction, I thought they weren't going to get relegated. But, dude, if you give Everton the 10 points back, Everton are 10th. That's crazy. If you give the 10 points back to Everton, they're 10th right now. But instead, they're 17th with a negative 10 deduction, so that's ironic. That's just unlucky, man. That's what that is. Obviously, the relegation zone, 18th are Luton with 9 points, Burnley 7 points at 19th, and 20th Sheffield United at 5. I think that pretty much wraps it up, man. I know this is pretty not the most energetic stream. I know I'm pretty tired and sick. I don't feel the best, but I definitely wanted to come on and talk about these games, cover up the midweek with some good games. Hopefully next time you guys see us watching, make a video, and it'll be Edwin and Mo here, man, back with the guys. It'll be a good time. But yeah, besides that, man, like, keep showing the love and support, man. Like, subscribe, share the podcast. Let us know if there's anything you want to watch, anything we can improve on. Me personally, I think about this channel every day, man. Like, I try to grow this channel every day as much as I can, and always come up with new ideas. But it's hard to be original, man. That's what takes you to the top, being original and funny or whatever it may be. But yeah, man. Enough of me ranting, man. I think I'm gonna just end it off here, man. 25 minutes in. I'll see y'all probably next week on the live if there's UCL or something. Peace.